certainly, and I think that's the power of devolution. Because what devolution has done, it's given counties more control on their fiscal position and on their revenue base. It's even given them more control on certain aspects of infrastructure, such as healthcare, roads, street lighting, water, trading centers. So when we engage with counties, it's really more a question of the county saying that we want to develop a particular area, and we work with them. I think one of the successes that one would probably see now is the agribusiness growth in some counties such as Nyandarua, Muranga, in that central region.
Okay.
I think Homa Bay is also coming up very strongly. I think you can see in fishery.
Okay.
Yeah, in fishery, and also just in trading activities. If you look at Tomboya University, we partner with in various aspects. When you speak to them, they say that a lot of the students who study here also end up having a side hustle in town. Yeah. And so it's really the small things that make counties successful. It's the ability to, say, develop, create, and build a university like Tomboya University. They're now launching residential units for the students. When you have such a university, it means that accommodation is required. So, people will build up apartments and so forth. Other services will be required. Who will provide those services? It's typically the youth. Now, how do you get the youth involved? They need capital. Now, do you go and ask these young people to give you security? Where do they get the security from? So what you do is you tailor programs such as Tuji Ajiri. You also work with businesses that may require raw materials that can be produced by these small enterprises and leverage off the credit from a value chain perspective. So those are the type of structures that we put in place, but it does require intense engagement at different levels. Yeah.
Now, 12 years of devolution, of course KCB has been there way longer as one of the oldest banks in Kenya.
Yes.
There's the debate about whether devolved units should be economically viable or it's simply a devolution of services to the communities. And people differ on this one. Do you think that is a conversation going forward that even the bank considers, that are these units economically viable for us to continue engaging with them?
I believe that the essence of devolution is to empower counties and regions economically and socially so that development can reach every corner of the country. The challenge, I believe, that what led to the new constitution is that when you centralize everything, then you get all the wealth and opportunities just in one particular location. Like a good example is you have Nairobi County. Of course, it's the leading county. It accounts for about 27% of the country's GDP. Yeah, but through devolution, the country has been able to begin tracking more closely the gross county product, that is the productivity in each county, yeah? And therefore, from a data perspective, we can actually tell, I think the latest data shows that 16 counties are growing faster, at a faster rate than the GDP, than the country's GDP, yeah? And one can actually delve into that and see what is actually driving that growth.
Yeah.
Those counties that are growing at a slower pace, then it's also possible to identify what needs to be done to push them forward.
Yes.
The county governments are governments, and government's role is to facilitate business and the economy to run. And so I don't think one can really question the viability. What we need to really focus on is how do we ensure that the people living in each county are given the same opportunities that those in the larger cities also get.
I ask this because I see that KCB recently injected some money into the